Hey, that's not rubbish.
What's up,
Okay.
guys? It's Lexi, a big fat circular fashion groupie. And today we have with us Anthony, the director, founder, and designer behind Wäne Forever. Say hey.
Shout out. Hello. Hello.
Are you super excited to be on a podcast today? Because you're a big fan of podcasts, you said.
Hey, a big podcast guy. I'm always listening to them while working. I'm not sure what camera I'll be looking at. I feel like yes, no, very excited to be on a podcast. I'm very interested to like listen back to it and like be like, oh man, damn. I'm very interested to listen back to it.
I
Very
know it's
excited to
hard
be
to
on a
like hear your
podcast
voice on camera, but honestly, you get over it. Just embrace yourself.
though. uh, uh, that first edit's gonna come through, and I know I'm gonna. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Yeah.
It might. It might. Your ears might bleed a little bit. But no, it's cool. I'm glad you're here. You're my first guest that's a guy, so this is a big day.
Shout it
So
out. Let's go. Shout out. Glad to be the first male on
yeah,
That's Not Rubbish.
yes,
So excited. Expanding the cinematic universe, really.
that's what I'm all about. Representation in the media.
hmm You get it, dog.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna do, I don't know if you've listened before, but we do a bit of good news in the beginning of every episode for the environmental doomies. But yeah, this one's gonna blow your mind. Okay,
Okay.
so get ready. Drum roll. Okay.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Okay, so meet Ochis. I think that's how you say Ochis. Ochis. It's Ochis. They're a
hmm
Ukrainian brand that makes super cute
Okay.
sunglasses and I think all kinds of
Oh,
glasses out of coffee
okay.
grounds.
How are they doing that? Out of coffee grounds. How are they doing that?
That's a really good question. I do not know, but that's the mystery behind it. Isn't that fun?
Oh, very fun.
Yeah.
I don't, coffee grounds.
Yeah. I guess so. There's zero plastic in the frames, but they're from Kiev, and it's a
hmm
city that has most coffee shops per capita than any other
Hmm.
city. So lots of
So
coffee.
it's really something that I guess is like a product of their environment. Because like, shoot, if they have that many coffee shops, you're bound to have to do something with all those coffee grounds. So
Yeah,
I
I agree.
guess.
It's cool they found something to do with all that waste. We love self-awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Super environmental.
super. Um, yeah, so it was founded in 2017 by Maxim Havrilenko. So that's cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, go Ukraine. I like that. I hope we find those over here. We drink a lot of coffee. Do you drink coffee?
Uh, yes, I used to drink. I say used to. I mean like a week ago.
Yeah, well, back in
I
the
love
day.
drinking coffee, but I've been trying to stop because I notice when I like drink coffee, my sleep schedule just gets all messed up. So
Yeah.
but shout out coffee. It's man, shout out coffee.
I actually don't drink coffee, but maybe you can start collecting your coffee grounds and figuring out how to make sunglasses out of them.
Uh, I'm not a I don't do all that like I don't like make the coffee or anything. I'm a big like go to racetrack. I got my little patented brew, some donuts. It's one of those things. So I'm always like driving going someplace. So shout out racetrack. They get me going.
Racetrack, how do you like your coffee?
Okay, so you get you get like a medium cup of coffee, and then
Mhm.
and then you fill it for the iced option, but you don't put any ice in it. What you do is you go over and you get like one of the little like hazelnut like creamers or something, and then you just fill it, and then you just like pour that up. It equalizes it, and it takes it because like it takes the hot coffee, the cool creamer gets it to the perfect temperature. It's almost like hot chocolate because it's really sweet.
Oh, okay, you got
It's
me at
like
hot
really
chocolate.
sugary. Like it's like really sugary, and that's why I know I enjoy it. But that's why I had to stop drinking it too because it's like damn. Because like one
I'd be
of
like
those, it's
jittery, like
yeah,
shaking.
yeah. But
How
yeah,
do
no,
coffee
it's
people
really good.
decide their order? Like, I feel like people get so creative and inventive with it. Like, you're out here deciding to
You just
replace
get
the
bored of
ice with.
drinking the same thing over and over again. Really,
That's what I do.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just
Because
try
you're
tea
always
all
gonna want
day.
to try new things.
That's
Mm,
nice. Yeah, trying new things is nice. It is. But I feel like when you're poor, you don't want to invest in trying new things because you need to actually like
yeah,
it so you can eat
you
it.
got what you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we'll wait. Maybe when I'm 30. Sorry for doing that. But okay, Anthony, enough about coffee, more
Mhm.
about you, right? That's why we're
Okay.
here. And you actually go by Ant. I like that. I was gonna ask you if you go by Ant or Thunny or Owie.
Yes. No. Just Ant. Yeah. I'm real specific on nicknames. I will veto down a nickname,
I
but
like that.
not in a rude way. Excuse me.
No,
But
know your word.
yeah, no, because people have come out some crap. I'm not a fan of some of the out there ones.
What
But
else do you
so
get? What
yeah.
else do you get?
Tony. That's one I had to shut down regularly.
I
Not
would
me.
hate to be
That
called
is not
Tony.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Tony. I don't know. Gives
Like
me
pony.
soprano thoughts.
Literally
I just think of
pony.
Italian man. That's not me.
I
So
am Tony. Yes, like that. Well, I feel like your brand is like one of those brands that like passes the grocery store test. I feel like it blends in like really well with like everyday clothing, but add some
mm,
spice. It's unique, but I mean like you can wear it, you know? So like, you know,
hmm
like sweatpants, sweatshirts, comfy everyday clothes that I mean, which is my favorite because it replaces it's like a
yes,
sustainable lifestyle
yes.
alternative. So thank you. Thank you so
hmm
much. Yay. But how did it begin? Let's get into
Oh,
it.
Wayne. Okay, so I don't know. Like I've been telling you before, I started I wrote my college admissions essay. Like literally, like selling clothes is something that I've been doing since like ninth grade. So like I basically started selling clothes in ninth grade because I was very very broke, and like I was telling you with how young I was, I couldn't get a job anywhere. Kroger wasn't hiring 12-year-old Anthony. So I ended up like taking all the clothes out of my closet, selling those, and then slowly through those, I ended up starting to sell clothes, and I was like, selling clothes is getting kind of boring. So that's when I started like bleaching clothes. Bleaching clothes turned into like tie dyeing, and then from tie dyeing went to spray paint, and then that eventually turned into I got patches because my Lanky Boy vintage actually. This was
I love that logo. Yeah. Thank you, boy.
yes, no, Lanky Boy vintage is still up and running. If you like old clothes,
I'll link them
shout
in
out
the
old clothes.
description. Yeah.
Got
That's cool.
got to be one of my favorite things. Lanky Boy vintage was basically where I first started like selling clothes. I got patches of those, got a sewing machine, and then that eventually delved me down the trail that I am today. It's because the thing I because like I don't even know how to explain it because like a lot of like I wasn't like one of those dudes that like was like out every single day that was like out every single day going to like dozen thrift stores. I was hitting like like 3 4 thrift stores on like Mondays and Tuesdays specifically because I had like school and stuff like that. I had like a very specific schedule, but I eventually just got like really really bored because like I was just like I was like a very like average level thrift. Like I wasn't like finding like your
What
thousand
is
dollar t-shirts.
like I'm super
like
average. Like
no, because like one of the things about vintage is like very is it if you've been doing it for like I guess a while. Damn, I've been doing it for like 4 years. That is,
you're
oh my
vintage at
goodness.
this point.
Oh my goodness. But one of the things you basically have to learn how to like pick your niche basically. Like you basically like because the thing is there's so many types of vintage that you could buy. Like example, there's this one dude that he buys a lot of like old stock band t-shirts. Like he like literally every single like old like 80s like 2000 t-shirts dead stock he has and, like every single one. That's basically like the niche that he chose. The niche that I basically chose for myself is because I eventually started getting into like a lot more like just because I like going out like talking to people. I love to chat, right?
You love
So
to chat.
I love going to like estate sales, yard sales, and stuff like that. And the thing is, I started to really really love grandma squares. The first thing I ever the first because like just like through all the buying of clothes that I saw so much fabric and shit like that, and like so and like and it wasn't even just like blankets and stuff like that. It was especially because like a lot of well, I was about to pick up one of my bags. This is not made out of one of them, but I love like curtains and like bedding
The
sets and like stuff like
blankets.
that. I
Yeah.
love like table runners. I love like I love like just like small things and stuff like that. And like it's just like every single piece of fabric like I can appreciate. Like I even if it's just like a quarter size piece of like a cool fabric, I'm able to appreciate that. I can
Make
be
it
like,
into a
okay,
pocket. Yeah.
it's something. I truly believe that every single fabric has a match. But what I eventually started doing with like the grandma squares and stuff like that because um I had it
Like the
was
grandma squares. What's your grandma squares?
It was my freshman. Oh, I have some. Okay, perfect. It was going into my junior, my senior year of high school. Excuse me, my senior year of high school. I got a new bike.
Oh,
All
congratulations.
cool. I come back. I got a new bike. I was hyped. I was like, let's go. I'm riding it around. I started going. I go down the hill. I go down the hill to test the brakes. I don't know why I didn't test the brakes beforehand. The back brakes weren't working. So I was like, shit. So I had to hit the front brakes and then I go over and then I scrape my arm, yada, yada, yada. I'm fine.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
break anything. I was able to get up, but scrape the shit. Yeah, am I allowed to swear?
I'm trying to figure that out myself.
No, but I don't want to mess with like, monetization, and all
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah. Don't mess it up for me. No, it's
Gotcha,
okay.
gang. But yes. So I scraped the mess out of my arm. So but type of person I am, I was just like I looked at the scrape and I thought it was interesting. Scrape away something on top. There's still something underneath it to replace it. So that's basically where the idea for scab patches basically came from. So
Oh,
you basically like take something from like take like the outside fabric, like almost replacing it with the exact fabric. So that is basically where I got to start with like a lot of scab patches and stuff like that.
I
And
love
then
that. I feel like a lot of your stuff has the word Wayne on it. Like I
yes,
feel like so
yes,
many big like
yes.
brand
I
names do that.
Oh
So
yes, no. What's it say? I'm very privy to marketing and stuff like that because you realize all the things that I have with Wayne Big over them. Those are also my cheapest items. Wayne wear the big sweatpants is $35. That's the cheapest thing that you could possibly get from me. I come up with the name first, and I was like, okay, I love spell outs like doing vintage. I love old collegiate spell outs. That is literally exactly where it came from. But I take like this is especially where I'm able to use a lot of smaller fabrics. But the two dots are there are literally just on the spell out. It makes a perfect arc on the top and the bottom as well too. That's the only reason why the two dots are there. And then
okay, fair, fair. So your brand revolves around the word Wayne, like it's on most of the garments, like Nike would
mhm.
be, or like Supreme, a lot of streetwear brands. So, and you're huge on creative direction and marketing, like you said. You're not just the designer, you're a businessman. So, what
Yeah,
does the
shout
word
it out.
Wayne mean to you?
Wayne. Okay, so I come up with the name Wayne. Yeah, it was what my it had been my senior year. I was like 16 going through it, thinking it was like the worst part of my time. But then I basically was like having like a lot of realizations about myself, and I realized a lot of issues like self perception and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
so basically I was just like, and I was just like, okay, hey, if I was just like, hey. I ultimately realized I don't want to be perceived. I don't want to be seen. I was like, if you don't want to be perceived, then what do you ultimately want to be? And I was just like, I want to fade away. So I wrote in a poem, the fear of being perceived, the desire to fade away like a moon in its wane. And that's when I was like, that was just like the immediate, like, oh my goodness. And
You're
then,
the deepest
yeah.
18-year-old boy I've ever spoken to in my life. What the? They don't make them like you anymore. Or I guess they did it when I was your age. But wait, that is
but
so cool. Actually, you're so poetic.
yes. Yes, but that's where the name Wayne came from, and that's why it's such like a big fixation, because like because the thing is like Wayne is only in his like it's in his very
Same.
infant stage right now. There's still so much more that I want to be able to do because like a lot of the graphics and stuff that I've done for Wayne have been stuff that I've drawn up to this point. I can draw like because like I'm in college as a textile student, which technically is an art student, right? So I have to
Yeah.
go through and do the art classes. I can draw technically well enough to pass my classes.
Hey,
I cannot do like the creative drawing. Like like if someone's just like, oh, like draw like a duck with a knife. I can do
duck with
that.
a knife. It's like
Like if someone gives
draw it
me
or
like a
die,
random,
I'm
I'm like,
dead.
so
Yeah.
yeah, so one of the great things about going to art schools, going to class and stuff like that, meeting actual talented artists, like my Juneteenth T-shirt, right? I would never have been able to draw this, but this was something that I was able to
You
do with
drew
one of the
that?
girls in my text. No, this is
Oh,
the artwork of Jen Stevens, one of the girls in my textile
yeah,
class. She is
Jenny.
fantastic. Oh my goodness, and
What?
uh Ray, she's the one that did like all like my. I'll have to send you all the graphics for the next collection because I love like old like 2000s like skate brands and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
that's Like that's literally like what I've seen like fashion and stuff like that. Because a lot of the things that got me initially in the clothes and stuff like that was cousins and stuff that I used to have to that's these cousins that I used to have up in Virginia that like skated and stuff like that. They were super into like Pharrell and NERD. They were the ones that like because like I'm so shitty at video games. I'm not good
You're
at
a
video.
fashion boy. We're just a different breed.
No,
You're different.
oh no, I'm terrible at video games. So what I'd had fun doing was like making outfits and stuff like that. So like going through and like making outfits and like now being able to be like these specifically, these were a pair of Nike Dunks. Like there's like five pairs of shoes that I've wanted that like I put on my characters in video games when I was a kid that I was trying to be able to get.
Yeah.
These were one of them. The puss heads, the original ones. I want to get the puss head too, so that these are
We could still weave it
no.
in.
Shout out Wayne. I love Wayne. I love
Wayne's cool.
Wayne.
I like Wayne too.
Literally.
Okay, so question. You're really passionate about creative direction. You said utilizing, the creative and the visual brand aspects to control how people will think about Wayne or feel about Wayne. And we're talking simple things like color, like using camera flash or no flash, like the model's hairstyles, stuff like that. So go into detail on this because I think your branding is really special and it's speaking like really well to your audience, I think. So like, what do you want Wayne to mean to others? Like, what's your branding strategy or concept first?
I always want Wayne as something that always want Wayne to be something that is accessible to people. I don't want it to be something that like is like I need to get my words. I need to get my words around this because one of the big like thoughts that I have with like every like Wayne photo shoot and stuff like that is like I don't like studio photo shoots and everything like that. I always want to have my clothes like portrayed and literally just like people doing like their everyday things. So like that's why literally all my photo shoots are literally just like my friends. I'll be like, okay, play a FIFA game, put my clothes on. I'm gonna tell you to change a couple of times. And I'm just gonna stand over here and take some pictures. Or like, hey, my friend sitting down to eat. I literally just all I don't want Wayne because like I feel like one of the things especially now with like when people like create like a clothing brand they get like really really big into like oh my goodness it means like like this whole big like create like they start giving it a lot of meaning that it really just does not have. Wayne I don't want Wayne to become like some like bullshit basically because I always want Wayne to be something that I love at the end of the day. I want it to be I want to be stuff that I'm proud of. Way exactly. Yeah. So I always try to make sure that there's always like a very like I guess real feel of like my videos and stuff like that, and just being really really inspired by like oh man like old like Adult Swim bumpers and stuff like that where like the whole and just like short videos and stuff like that where like the whole point of the video is just like there really is no point. It's just, like literally just like stupid little things and stuff like that. And and basically just with like each video and like photo shoot that I do, just continue to try and like just to challenge myself in different ways because that's honestly how I look at each photo shoot. Be like, okay, I've tried this now. What can I do to make this better? How can I execute on this better? Because I feel like my ideas my ideas are fantastic. The things I make are great. It's just it's just the execution that that has to get better every single time. I need to be filming my videos at a higher quality. Like the editing could be better. I'm able to do things better with the sound. I'm able like trying to bring like the higher concept idea because like Wayne's going for. I just need to continue to get better. But the thing is,
I'm a huge fan of your videos. How do you go about conceptualizing and like executing them?
Oh my goodness. I wish like Wayne shoots are literally so stupid because like
no, because they're
Wayne
fun. They're
so
you
stupid.
like you're talking to your generation, so it's about your generation from your generation, and just like I feel like that's why you do so well. I feel like Wayne is like a personification of Anthony, so like that's why, and people like you, and I feel like you're relatable too. What are you like, Gen X, Gen Z?
I think so. I was born in 2005. Well,
oh my god, like how many people are born in 2005? That's so funny.
Ha, crazy.
People are born in like 2023. That's so many babies. Okay, so how big of a role would you say creative direction and branding plays when someone is deciding what to buy or where to buy it from for your generation?
A massive part of it because the thing is there are so many people that make really really cool things and the only way to get it out is to have like a really really a really, really unique way of getting it out. Because like literally like just some of the stuff that like entertains like now, like man, some of the videos you see on reels, like some of like it's genuine like, because like you really can do anything
Yeah,
and find some sort of audience. So
yeah,
I
it's
don't
true.
know,
And
like
I feel like
literally
there's so
shoot
much like
something.
that with the algorithm now. Like it's people are like it knows you so well. Like it knows things that you don't even know you like. It's listening to you all the time. So like
Hmm.
it reads your mind and it sends you things. But there's also a lot of clutter, so you do have to like stand out. But I read like, I don't know, like a few months ago that like your generation or our generation, like younger people place about like 60% or more of their purchasing decision on aesthetics, like just like the vibes. So like good
Yeah,
vibes only, you know. I think
yeah,
that's so
and
funny. Yeah.
and like the thing is, I completely understand that, because the
Hmm.
thing is like I always attempt to view my lens through the always always try to view Wayne through the lens of a buyer, right? Because the thing is, I used to be that 13, 14-year-old kid looking at these cool ass clothes. Oh, I want to buy this. I cannot spend $150 on the sweater right now.
No, yeah.
I can't spend $300. I can't spend $300 on this. And so like that's one of the main reasons why I do so much extra stuff surrounding Wayne. It's literally just because that's one of the ways that I was able to show my love for like the brand. When I was like getting into like Mason Margiela, I could not afford Margiela. You know how I showed the fact that I was watching every single one of those fashion shows. I was there like I was on the website going through looking through like all the little details. So it's just like, hey, now I have a brand. I need to have those little details. One of the things that I've realized, especially like as I've been getting exposed to more art, more creative and stuff like that, there's always going to be someone that's able to do the exact same thing you do, but just so much better. So you know what, you have to beat them in the details. It's literally the small things that are always going to pay off.
Yeah.
So and those are the things I love to pay attention to.
No, I know what you mean. I think that's why your brain is so perfect because I feel like the design elements and the marketing and even just like the business strategies align so well. Like you have been able to keep your clothes really affordable. Everything fits you, and like the marketing all involves like your friends, so it's all young people and all that. So I feel like yeah, I feel like Wayne Forever is a really good use of the creative direction and the marketing and all that put together. Why are you smiling at me like that?
I never know what to do with being complimented. I'm just like,
You're like,
thanks.
well. But
Thanks.
no, but I think you're doing a really good job. And I mean, I would like to talk about like the gender roles and all of this because you are the
Hmm.
first guy on the show
Hmm.
and probably one of like the dozen upcycler men that I've come across. But I because you know fashion's probably like the only woman dominated industry. Sorry, not sorry. But I'm so glad you're here. So um I feel like men get away with like dressing not cute a lot of the time. And I'm sorry for being like super stereotypical because I'm just talking about like your average, like regular schmegular guy. I know everyone's different, just a generalization. But like I know you've kind of talked about it a little bit, like the different genres of guys, and even like in upcycling, like there's the guys that do like more of the towel shorts or like the blanket totes or like the tablecloth button ups. But what is like a guy's philosophy when getting dressed or shopping? Like maybe not yours, but like maybe like your friends that are maybe not so that you've talked about this with that may not be so into fashion, or are all your friends just
Um,
so fashionable?
no, no, no. I live in a small town in the middle of Georgia. No. um, but there definitely is like a lot of there's a lot of attempts from my friends like start dressing better, and I was like the
Mhm.
main one that they started coming. So they started coming like literally all my friends are always just like I'm always getting sent shoes,
Yeah.
t-shirts, yada yada, XYZ. Oh, what do you think about this? How it always getting sent something, and I feel like a lot of the time it's literally just like so much choice, like literally so much choice.
Mhm.
That's the common thing I'll always hear, like, hey, I want to like start getting dressed better, but hey, I have no clue where to look. They don't have anything to like base their style off of, like
They just get
they're gonna dress
overwhelmed and they don't want to like put much energy or thought
exactly.
into
They're
it.
gonna
That's
dress like
fair.
how they're gonna dress like how their mom has dressed them up to
Yeah.
that point,
So fair.
and then they're just gonna like they're gonna pick some celebrity and then basically just literally and then literally just do that. That is yeah, that's what I've seen.
They do pick
Because the thing is
celebrities,
like
don't they?
but like the thing is like is especially in men's fashion there's not really a lot of understanding about like, hey, how does like a large shirt look on you from different brands and stuff like that? How does it like fit on your body and stuff like that? Should you be wearing XL when you like to wear medium shirts and stuff like that? And not really understanding a lot of like how clothes fit on like bodies and stuff like that. That
Yeah.
stopped them from getting into like a lot of like the out there things and stuff like that. Because a lot of like men's fashion is gonna stop outside of like t-shirts, button up, shirts, pants, shorts, like it is like not really get into like, hey, throw on a little slouchy sweater, throw on
Yeah.
like a cardigan, throw on a v-neck
Yeah.
sweater or something like that, put on some, I don't know, capris,
No, you
some
guys just have so much
like
on
they're like
y'all.
literally just, yeah.
You just
But
you don't have time for it all. I completely understand. Like in your little bro powwows, like is clothing brought up much? Like what are your friends' favorite celebrities? Like who do they like to dress like?
who am I?
Like who do they think they dress like?
All
Even if
my
they
friends dress like
totally
shit.
don't.
All my friends dress like shit. One of them, I will give a special shout out to Denny. But
Danny?
like Denny.
Danny.
But the thing about Denny, is he's really gone to like the shoes. He really likes New Balances and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's good.
But for the love of God, can you please put this in the podcast for the Denny? For the love of God, please stop fucking buying shoes. Buy other clothes for your closet. You need pants. You need other well-rounded items to fill out your
Danny, you
closet.
need
Shoes are
underwear.
not the only thing. No, Denny has underwear. I ain't gonna do him like that. But please, because
Please,
like
Danny.
because like that's one of the things that, like I find in it too. It's just like I'm the exact same way, but like it's different for me because like I've spent years building up like a closet. I have it like if a lot
Curated.
of times it's fixed. Exactly, and a lot of times dudes get in like fixation and stuff like that. Like they'll be like like a really common one, like the Bass Pro fishing hat. They'll get into a
Oh
fixation. Oh,
my
I really
God,
like this.
what is
I
the
want to have this in
symbolism
every single.
behind the Bass Pro hat?
It's a
Can you
very
tell us,
easy hat.
please?
It's $3.
Oh, was it
It
really?
looks good. It looks good on everybody, and it's such an easy hat. It's such an
It's like the
easy hat to
trucker hat
wear.
with the mesh on the side. Yeah, those are
Like
nice.
it's literally the perfect. It's $3. Everyone has it. You're gonna look cool. It looks good when it gets worn. It's you. There's so many different. They literally have
Like
every
everyone's
single.
gonna think
It's
you're in
so
frat.
easy. Um, not I have to remind myself, like, not
I
everyone
have
thinks
to
like that.
remind myself.
Not everyone thinks like that because I always think like,
Yeah.
why would you do that? But I'm just like, not everyone cares as much. That's also something I try and keep. I try and keep in my mind while like designing stuff too. Is like fashion looks very different to a lot of different people. So some people, the best that they're ever gonna get is literally a shorts and a pair of cargo shorts. That is
Yeah.
the best that you'll ever get for them, no matter how much convincing, no matter how good the advertising. So you know what? You have to meet them where they are. I'm not going to convince you to put on some crazy crochet sweater. I'm not going to convince you to do this. But you know what? I have a T-shirt with a cow getting abducted by aliens. Buy that. Buy that and something like that.
What you
That's one of
gotta
the reasons
do?
why men's fashion is definitely something that is very very hard to break into. But the thing is, like, I don't know how to put it in any other words other than just like just make cool clothing.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard because you'll see if you see what dudes wear every single day. It's not too hard. It's
Really
not too hard.
not hard at all. It's t-shirt and jeans and like a cool pair of shoes, like you said. But like it's hot when a guy puts effort into that or like has any form of style, no matter like what
Mm.
genre they are. I'm personally into like the mullet rings, crochet button up, like you talk about, like that's kind of my vibe. But like a guy that looked good is like gonna get it. Like if
Mhm.
you're wearing like that high school football t-shirt or like your
Oh yeah.
some athletic shorts like socks with the slides, you're not gonna get it. So like if that's any incentive for a guy to dress nice, like tell your friend.
Like yeah, no, like I did not initially start dressing well because like I was like, please, women start paying attention to me. But I will be for like I'm convinced the only reason why women pay me any mind now is because I dress nice.
Honestly,
Leave the house.
probably Anthony, honestly, because it's
Literally, no,
important. It's
I'm cool with
attractive.
that. Hey,
Yeah.
like, hey, that's one thing I'm good at, and I'll rest on that. So that's how it'll be.
You're above average. You're the number one guy of the group.
Yippee!
But yeah, I mean, it's also cool because it's like the visual language, like you know what they're into or what they're kind of like. You can connect with some kind of self-expression. But I mean, yeah, what are like young guys like gravitating to now? How often do trends come out
Um,
for you guys and who picks them?
uh, trends honestly go really really often. Things that are like really really effective is like, have you ever seen like those like really stupid like shirts that like pop up on like your like on like your Instagram feed or whatever, where it'll be like certified like forklift driver, or like a Gustavo, or like a Breaking Bad like rap t-shirt or something,
Yeah,
like those really shitty t-shirts like
really
made in like
edited kind of like
Illustrator.
looking.
Yes, like those t-shirts fly, literally, like literally, because like, oh my goodness,
They're kind of
the
funny.
middle class. Yeah, they're funny, and they're literally like a t-shirt that you can put on, and someone's always gonna like,
Yeah.
fun t-shirt. Yeah,
But it kind of helps, like, I feel
people
like it helps
love
me
those
because it
types
like
of
weeds
t-shirts.
out the guys with like bad sense of humor. Like it helps me see their sense of humor. So it's like,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I love a good stupid ass t-shirt. Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
I'd rather
Hmm.
take a stupid ass t-shirt than like a polo. Yeah,
You get it, you
yeah.
getting it.
So
But yeah, trends do come out kind of often, but honestly, it's kind of like, you end up like wearing stuff. You basically wear stuff that try to like reflects your identities.
yeah,
That's what that's what I've seen on, like, hey, if you like this show, whatever, you're gonna wear like t-shirts on like this show or whatever.
yeah.
I see people, yeah, like literally that, and then emulating whatever like the popular celebrities. Twitch streamers have a lot of influence on it right now. Like
Whoa.
you would not believe it. Like I don't like, I've never been into like watching like the Twitch streamers, but like AMP Kai, Kai Senat, Bruce Rafamov,
But you can't even see
like
like what they're wearing. It's just like a hoodie or like
oh
do you
no
follow their
no no no,
Instagram
no,
and keep up?
it,
Ah,
they have like people like are watching for, like, they're like pages for it.
whoa.
They like
Yeah, I know what you
monkey
mean.
see monkey do, basically.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And
but
I'll take it. We
eh,
need some guy role models that are showing people. Like, I mean, okay, let's play a game. Let's play a game. Well, I don't know how you want to phrase this game, but kiss, marry, kill, you know? I don't know. You just if you could
okay,
just rank them if you want. But we'll do it with
okay.
like guy creative directors and like guy celebrities that have cool style. So streetwear edition or designer. I guess to start. Okay, so Pharrell for LV, Louis Vuitton.
Huh. Hey,
Kanye West for
wait.
Yeezy. Oh.
Oh wait. Wait. I thought we were going individually. I was about to get on to a soapbox when you said Pharrell. I
You already got excited. You're
I
gonna
love
marry Pharrell
I
already.
love Pharrell was one of the people that got me into fashion. Because the thing is, Pharrell and me go adjacent, so that got me into Bape and looking into a lot of like Japanese fashion as like a whole, getting into like the whole like Y2K
Yeah.
fashion.
I think Pharrell
I
is
will
better than the
blind.
rest of us.
Oh yes,
Like his
I will
mother must
blindly
be
support
so
everything he
proud
does.
of him.
Oh,
He's so
literally. Oh,
impressive.
like what does he not do?
What
What
the
does he
what does he
not do?
not do? This man has more hours in the day than the rest of us. It's not fair.
I love
No,
Pharrell. I love Pharrell.
no, he's amazing. But okay, so you're gonna marry Pharrell, but who would you kiss or kill? Either you get Kanye West, Yeezy, or Travis Scott's all of his collabs over the
Tra-
years. I feel like you guys like him.
tra- Travis Scott can go.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Respectfully for everything he's done. I'm After everything
Disrespectful.
Kanye has done, I'm not a supporter of Kanye no more. But
Yeah.
I am a black teenager that loves fashion. I loved Kanye. I
He did
loved Kanye, and
something.
Kanye was I could get on my Kanye soapbox, but I don't like any of the recent stuff that he's been doing. I can appreciate like the cuts, yada yada or whatever, but like
So you're gonna kiss Kanye.
I yeah, I've been I don't pay attention to anything Kanye does fashion wise.
I didn't
I
even know he
respect
was
it,
still
but
doing that.
yeah
He wears like leggings and
yeah
like shoulder pads now. Like,
I man, those pictures, I'm like, what?
ugh. And no one
I used to be
asks if
your
his
biggest
wife is
fan.
okay. I feel like she looks like she's being kidnapped and like,
I I I
yeah,
I I hope that they get the help that they
that
need.
they.
Really and truly, I pray for
Okay, now you do me. I want one.
them. Like streetwear designers, male. Um,
Yeah.
okay, let's do ASAP Rocky.
Oh,
Skepta. Do you keep up with Skepta's street style at all?
yeah, I do like Skepta, but not as much as ASAP. So let's see the third one.
Any Bloody Osiris?
No way.
You
Did you?
you
Oh my God, did you have Osiris shoes, girl? No, you didn't. But no, never mind.
I did have Osiris shoes growing
Okay,
up,
okay.
but Bloody Osiris has crazy fits. Lil Yachty. Let's throw Lil Yachty as last one in there.
I
Lil
don't like
Yachty is
Lil
a
Yachty the way he dresses, so I will kill you, Lil Yachty. I'll kiss Skepta, and I'll marry ASAP if I have to. Mhm. What? That's a good one.
that kill Lil Yachty was very fast. What do you not like about Lil Yachty's
I
fashion?
feel like I just envision like a lot of like distressed jeans. Honestly, Lil Yachty kind of fell off for me in my world.
Look, look up Lil Yachty's recent like Lil Yachty. Just go through his Instagram. His fits are nuts.
I
Oh
like
my
his
goodness,
hair. That's for sure.
his fits are ooh. Oh my goodness,
But like
he
ASAP
has
Rocky is
been
gonna
doing it.
win. Yeah, see, he wears a lot of jeans, and jeans are fine. Jeans are cool. He dresses, I mean, he dresses nice, but I prefer the other two. I have to pick somebody. Are you biased? Would you
I understand.
rather
I
kiss?
understand.
Would you rather kiss Lil Yachty?
Um. I respect everything that ASAP Rocky done. I've listened to Lil Yachty for a lot longer. Like I was a big Lil Yachty fanboy. Like back in middle school. Oh my, I love Lil Yachty. But I would shout out Lil Yachty. He would be my number one. Skepta would be
Okay.
number two. I really like just like different
You
stuff
are
and
not gonna
respect
kill
everything that
ASAP
ASAP
Rocky, or
Rocky
I'll kill you.
respect everything that ASAP Rocky has done.
Okay, we
No
need to move
disrespect
on.
to the man. Go ahead.
I don't want to hear about this. Pharrell would also be really disappointed in you for saying that, I think. But you can deal with that on your own. Okay, but
Yeah,
if you had to
I
pick
have to
one
be a
piece of
fan.
clothing or one trend specific, what would you use to symbolize your generations? Like millennials are to skinny jeans. Like what is you? You
Shit,
guys.
the cargo pants.
Yeah, like the
Jesus.
really baggy pants, I would agree. Like parachute pants. Yeah. I mean, it's really cool that like you're 18 and you're in the era of fast fashion where you can like get like any style in like 3 to 5 business days without getting off your couch. So it's like cool that you've taken the initiative to kind of do the opposite and create one of a kind clothing, not look like everybody else and do it more sustainably. It seems like younger generations kind of like starting with maybe like the one above me, is kind of trying to be more sustainable and is a lot more into like protecting the environment. But it's also
Mhm.
like we're up against a lot more temptation with like the algorithm throwing things in our faces, online shopping, the accessibility. Like, would you say would your generation's trying to dress more sustainably, or is like it's turned off by fast fashion, sucked into
There,
fast fashion, or split?
um, a split for sure, but there's
Okay.
definitely just like definitely there's just more of an increase of wanting to look good in general, and and that's basically by any means possible. So like if all you can afford to look good is like you gotta go to the Shein, the Temu route, hey,
Yeah.
and that's what you gotta do to look good. You're gonna make sure to do that because like
Yeah.
looking good is like it, like I
Even if it
like
means
like
9-year-olds in
it's
China are dying, you're gonna do it.
yeah, yeah, because especially now like it's like starting to get embarrassing to have like it's starting to get embarrassing to have a bad fit on like a lot more people are aspiring to be like hey I want to I don't want to like look like everyone else. I want to be wearing different clothes. I don't want to have like like a shitty outfit because like no one wants to be like scrolling on TikTok and see like their outfit and the stuff they're wearing get
Yeah.
made fun of.
No.
But like
Oh my God, so it's like
yeah,
literally revolved around kind of like the internet. Like you're just putting
literally
pictures of you out there. Yeah.
because like that's the reason why like people like started well there's always going to be the best pro shop like D riders but like people stopped wearing them so people they didn't want to be the dude with the best pro shop hat and then like things basically like kind of started to go through that now it's starting to feel like people don't really like people like that aren't on the internet they don't care about like how much panda dunks are hated, but now you don't want to be the dude, with like a pair of panda dunks,
Because you'll get
like
canceled. Wait,
like you
that's so
basically
crazy.
especially if you're invested in like your social image online. If you want to be seen as cool as online, if you want to like aspire to do anything,
Be an influencer or something. Yeah.
exactly because like the thing is like that's one of the things about like TikTok and Instagram is like it's realistically like put like it's put that opportunity into your literally into your hand because you could like I said earlier you can do anything on the internet and make an audience now you like just scroll through reels and just the shit that people
Oh, you're
do
telling me. Yeah.
literally anything and so
Yeah.
um
It's crazy what
yeah
you kids have done with the internet. But it's crazy
oh
what the
my
internet's
god
done to you kids. I mean, it's good to put effort into what you care about, but I mean, it can get unhealthy. So I do kind of have some sympathy for you guys in that aspect because I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was always important to look good, but when I was in like middle school and high school, like it just did not matter as much. Like as long as you had like a pair of jean shorts on and like you had a Forever 21 shirt on, like you were good. Like if you were
yeah
in Vans, like whatever. And like high school, we wore leggings and hoodies. It was not at all how like you watch shows and people are dressing on TV. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. But okay, I guess to wrap things up, tier, and you wanna just tell us some of your favorite upcyclers? Give some shout outs to
Hold on.
some
Okay. Off the top of my
resources.
head, Fuzzy, Forest Field and the Sweater Co. Man, they do some crazy. That was the dude I was talking about with like the crazy ass Pokemon shorts. Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
He does some like really, really cool like bag shorts. Like damn near everything, really. Um D collection, she basically does like a lot of like deconstructed sets where she does like a lot of like really really cool paneling, and she takes like a lot of like t-shirt or like the sets that she makes are really really cool, and she always does like really really nice like sweatshirt top and bottom sets. um
Well, I'll link them in the
we
description. Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
we drip here. We drip here. He does like a lot of he does like a lot of like this like similar work that I've done, and like he's literally used like me and him have used like some of the same fabrics, and he's done like crazy stuff. He makes like a lot of like hoodies and stuff like fully from scratch. A lot of like these crazy crochet pants and stuff like that. Always has a lot of shorts and hats and stuff in stock. Really really cool dude. He's doing a bag giveaway right now.
Guys,
Oh my god.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, no, shout out to everyone because like I said, like there's always someone that's doing the same thing as you better, but like it's really it's a very welcoming community. Like everyone like follows each other, everyone's like liking, commenting. Even if like someone's like doing something really really similar to you, no one's
You can't
like
compete
really
with
mad over it.
everybody. There's 7 billion
Yeah.
people in the world. Like just do you. Like you said, you've been sticking to yourself and you've attracted like the people you need to. You're doing great. So cheers.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll
Hmm.
definitely link the men upcyclers below. There's some more one-of-one customs and seldom threads, and then Blue Sin and Cruisin vintage, which I should send to you. You should check them out. They're cool. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, what's any upcoming collections? What should we keep an eye out for?
August 24th.
Oh, date
Yes, lots.
selected.
Yes, August 24th at 4 p.m. is going down.
What's going
Lots of stuff.
down?
New graphics, new sweatshirts.
Yeah,
We are all just artists at the end of the day, trying to make something. So shout
we're
out
all
them.
trying.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's so cool that you guys are 18. I really appreciate you guys. Shout out your friends. Shout out Jenny. Shout out the Wayne team. Wayne Forever.
Shout them out.
Well, it was super cool talking to you today and like just hearing about like what guys are thinking and what I mean your whole generation as a whole is thinking because I really wonder sometimes.
Mhm.
So yeah, thanks. I'm glad you got your first podcast experience. Was it
Thank
magical?
you.
Was
This
it
is so
everything you've ever
exciting.
dreamed of?
No, this is so crazy.